This is rally racing. It's an adrenaline-filled motorsport, focused on being mentally insane, driving at felony speeds, around corners and over jumps, in crazy modded cars, built specifically for the insanity of the drivers they hold within. Everything is happening so fast that you need a co-driver to tell you what's ahead, because in a split second, whatever is ahead of you is under your wheels. Hello. I'm Taylor, and today I will be teaching you about the sport of rally racing, and hopefully be able to show you why I am so passionate about it, and maybe even teach you how to do it. I am using a robot voice because I am currently sick and want you to actually be able to understand me. I am going to walk you through your car, show you the basics on driving like this, show you what are called Pacenotes, demonstrate the road and driving conditions that are optimal, take a look at the many modifications that are typical on rally cars, and then finally take you for a drive on two of my favorite tracks, Atlas and Chinook.
Disclaimer: for obvious legal reasons I will not be racing nor will I be driving at full speed. I will rather have speed and increase the video speed, and an edit of the aspects are still there and I can still clearly demonstrate each key point in my presentation. This road has been blocked at both sides for filming and safety is our number one priority. All driving shown in this video was performed by a professional driver on a closed course. Do not attempt.
I will start by showing you how to condition yourself to driving as a rally racer. High G-force turns are constant during races, as every curve and turn you take, you're going as fast as you can without spinning out or losing control of your car. Here is what you can do to prepare for the turns. Get going at a decent speed on an asphalt road, then gently start turning back and forth, using the whole width of the area you have. Slowly get more and more aggressive. Once you hear tire squeal, you've reached the highest G-force your car is capable of under normal driving conditions and circumstances. Different aspects of a track can alter your maximum turning G-force, such as hills or drops. Different cars will all have a different maximum G-force, and will also behave differently in the case of a tight turn. More on that later. Now for braking and acceleration. Most older cars can get a little bogged down when the pedal is smashed into the floor right from what is called a dig, or a dead stop. Feel your car and figure out the optimal throttle input at lower revs, then try a few launches. Do not exceed the speed limit. Leave your car in first gear while doing this. If you're in a manual, go until it redlines. If you're in an automatic, go until it shifts into second. For higher powered cars, or rear wheel or all-wheel drive cars, or cars without a newer traction control system, watch out for tire spin. This can result in a loss of control if it is not handled properly. More on that later. For braking, a car's ABS system, or lack of such, can alter your maximum braking force. If you have a very advanced ABS system, we'll go with the year 2016 or newer, you can mash the brake pedal and not have to worry much about skidding. Older cars will have less advanced ABS systems, leading to a possible danger when braking hard. You can enter a skid, and possibly lose control. If your car lacks an ABS system, you can easily enter an extreme skid, and this will often result in a loss of control. Feel your car when braking hard to figure out the maximum forward G-force your car can take. Here is an example of the typical brightness of stock headlights on a car. And here is an example of the brightness with the auxiliary lights that I have installed on my car. You can tell why racing at night is not recommended at all, since you can't see nearly as much. We are currently sitting at the starting line of Chinook Lower, which is situated where people are normally everywhere. This track has not been raced for ages, because of the danger to parked cars and people. I am here at night to write pace notes without blocking people by repeatedly stopping and writing things down. That brings us to our next topic, pace notes. Pace notes are a set of abbreviated shorthand and notes made by the driver before the race during test runs, that are read back to the driver by the co-driver during the actual race. This allows the driver to adjust what he's doing accordingly mid-race, even if he can't actually see the feature ahead of him. I am now going to hand out a set of pace notes to each of you. These are my pace notes for Asphalt Atlas and Chinook Lower. I have made them specifically for my driving style and skill level, and would not be suitable for all drivers or all vehicles. I am using the 1 to 6 system, rather than the 1 to 10. The 1 to 10 is too hard to judge when going at low speeds, and 1 to 6 is more generalized, giving me a better chance at the notes being accurate. Let's go over all of the codes. Left/right, this is pretty straightforward. It tells you which direction the upcoming turn is going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these numbers indicate the severity of the upcoming turn. Lower numbers mean tighter turns, while higher numbers mean more gentle curves. Minus, this means the turn is going to get sharper as you go through it. So, if you hear right 3 minus, it means the right turn marked as a 3 is going to become tighter. Plus, the opposite of minus. If you hear left 4 plus, it means the left turn marked as a 4 is going to gradually become less sharp. Square, this indicates a sharp, 90-degree turn. Hairpin, even tighter than a square. Crest, this means the road is going to go up over a hill or rise. You might not be able to see what's on the other side, so you have to be careful. Jump, exactly what it sounds like. The co-driver might warn you about the size or shape of the jump, so you know how to approach it. Caution, rough, bump. These terms signal potential hazards on the road, like rough patches, bumps, or tricky sections where you need to be extra careful. Long, this indicates a longer curve. Short, this indicates a shorter curve. 100m, 200m, etc. These numbers represent the length of road without any significant turns ahead of you, and are measured in meters. Now that I have covered the basics, let's talk shortly about modifications. My car is stock, aside from speakers, headlights, auxiliary lights, and towing pull points. No engine, suspension, or safety modifications. Typically, rally cars have full roll cages, custom suspension, tuned, or even custom engines, specific rally-grade tires, high-angle steering, and all-wheel drive. My car has none of the above, making it a suboptimal car for rally racing. Some cars, such as the Subaru WRX STI Limited, are pretty good at rally racing while being unmodified. They do not have roll cages, however, making them unsafe for competitive situations. That's enough on specs that hardly anyone cares about or understands. Let's move on. Welcome to Asphalt Atlas. That is what I call the Atlas Rally, even though it is actually a two-stage rally, and has gravel near the end. The gravel stage comes after the Texas Cattle Gate, but I have labeled my Pacenotes as Asphalt Atlas. My apologies. Anyways, I have my co-driver here, who I have somewhat taught to read my Pacenotes, and I will now demonstrate how to follow them as a driver. Well, the co-driver is actually me after filming. Turns out, trying to teach Pacenotes is like trying to teach a fish to walk upright. Not possible. Well, that's enough talking for now. Let's race. I was joking. I promise. This was just a Sunday drive.
Let's start recording.
That's on.
So, good. Full stop.
Start.
And there we go.
900. Crest right 5 minus long. $500. Crest caution right 4 minus cut. $500. Right 6 minus into left 6 plus. $300. Double caution, stick to the right up left 4 into crest caution right 4 plus cut. Left 5 long, stick to the right into double caution, right 5 wide, stick to the left rough. Stick to the left rough. $200. Right 6 minus, stick to the left into crest caution, left 5 minus, stick to the left into caution, right 5, stick to the left. stick to the left into caution, left 5 minus cut, stick to the left into crest, caution, right 5 cut, stick to the right. Narrow 150. Double caution right 5 stick to the left into caution right 3 minus stick to the right short. Finish. Now, I am at the base of Chinook Lower, which is what I call the Chinook Rally, since it all mostly goes upwards. Don't question. Anyway, this time, I have some other rules to follow, since there are now people everywhere and I don't want to get into any trouble with the campers. You will notice an addition to the first line in my set of Pacenotes for Chinook. Let's go.
Just hold it there. It's on.
Double caution start. $100. Left 3 cut into right 2 long, wide. Left 5 plus long into double caution, left 6 minus. $250. Caution left 4 plus long. Into down right 5 into crest down. Left 5 into right 6 minus long. $200 crest. Down triple caution, left 3 cut. 200. Double caution narrows into double caution right 2 minus, don't cut. $100. Double caution left 5 minus long into left 4 minus double into right 5 minus. Right 5 minus. Finish.
You good? Alright.
You may have noticed that it looks very underwhelming when traveling at the speeds that I was, but safety was a #1 concern, so we had to be careful to not break the law in search of adrenaline. Now that you've seen what a rally looks like in action, I'm going to let you go now. I hope I've expressed my passion for racing to you, and I hope that I have taught you all you need to know to begin rally racing.